According to Police Chief General Kale Kayihura, those killed were attackers who were retreating after recent tribal clashes in the Flashpoint district. He says whoever took part in the extrajudicial killings will face the law.
Whoever killed them must be held to account. That's because we are living under the rule of law. Otherwise, if you allow people to act with impunity, that's not going to be. That's not good for the country. So. People should be held personally accountable. It doesn't matter who was killed or who killed.
It has also emerged that those who were buried in these graves bore marks of the attackers and died as a result of beatings by blunt and sharp objects.
Part of their identity was blue tracksuit with a lining, not so? Yeah, so all the bodies that were found had the same.
It was basically blunt force trauma and sharp force trauma.
The discovery of these mass graves continues to spawn conspiracy theories. However, Kayihura says politics should be kept out of this investigation.
There's no cover-up, and I really want to request that these speculations that are in some quarters should stop.
He also says that what has been discovered are not mass graves.
Yes, some people were killed, yes, and we are going to investigate. But these were not mass. It was not mass killing.
Police officers have since buried the 9 bodies which were exhumed. Kayihura said those involved in the torture of suspects will face punitive action. His comments come on the heels of NTV's recent expose, which revealed a brutal crackdown in the aftermath of the attacks.
And we should hold accountable anybody who used excessive force, as I'm told is depicted in the footage. It's unacceptable. Both, and that's a result of both of the police and the military leadership, because we have discussed it. We're going to take action, serious action.
His counterpart, Internal Affairs Minister General Ronda Nyakirima, says those involved in the torture could face the court-martial. The army and police have come under sharp criticism for their high-handed approach in quelling the Rwenzori region cauldron.
Those who attacked the barracks, especially, and this station, when they were fleeing, that they were killed and buried in what has come to be called mass graves. Now this kickstarts the investigation to find out the cause of the death of these people. Were they killed? And if they were killed, by who? How were they killed? And by whom? And so on, the usual investigation. What's clear is that these were not innocent individuals. From the evidence and there is evidence that so at least that one has been established. Now, the circumstances of their death is what obviously is now going to be the preoccupation of the Director CID and the team of pathologists and forensic experts. So we want to assure the public there's no cover-up. There's no cover-up. And I really want to request that these speculations that are in some quarters should stop. If you have got any information that can help this team under the Director CID, bring the information. But stop speculating. Stop, making judgments which are baseless. If whoever was responsible, if these people were not attacking, say, anybody, and then they were killed, obviously, that one is against the law, and they will have to face it. There have been some arrests I think on instructions of that team, as I said, I have not been given the details to know why they have been arrested. Just wait for the report. And it's the duty of the state to ensure that the due process of the rule of law prevails. Yes. There is nobody who is going to be victimized. That one I can assure you. That's why we are taking pains to be thorough, to be very thorough, to use scientific methods. The number one thing that the community should be happy about is that this allegation that the Bamba massively killed the Bakonjo is being disproved. Not that what was done is excused, obviously not. But to say that mass, this is what even the media outside. Oh, people are killed, mass graves. That thing. Please, I want the media to correct this impression. Please, I request you, correct this impression. Yes, some people were killed, yes, and we are going to investigate. But these were not mass. It was not mass killing. Actually, I'm interested.
Are you taking action?
Yes. I got that. I didn't see the footage of on TV, but the same team is going to. I've actually told them to look for the footage, and we should hold accountable anybody who used excessive force, as I'm told is depicted in the footage. It's unacceptable. Both and that's a result of both of the police and the military leadership, because we have discussed it. We're going to take action, serious action.
Muriete Nathan, accused number 79.
Namba 19 dash a
Kambale James, have you heard and understood your charge and also caused the death of RA 160285 Lance Kayihura Abel using a firearm AK-47 SMG?
I denied the charge, my lord.
So there are 125. Yesterday, 50 of them entered their plea of not guilty. And today the court, we hope, is going to conclude with 75 other suspects who are in the process of taking plea now. We hope by the end of today, the court will have finished their first leg, which is charging all the suspects and giving them an opportunity to enter plea before they can come back now for further mention of the cases.
AK Anna Musanj, a submachine gun.
Oluvannyuma lw'okulungula olunaku lulamba nga poliisi ewenjako okufuuza entaana nga zino ze zigambibwa okuba nti mwe mwazikibwa abantu ekirindi mu disitulikiti y'e Bundibugyo. Ssenkulu wa poliisi General Kale Kayihura ategeezezza nga bwe kikakasiddwa nti bano bonna omwenda abaziikuddwa be bamu ku kibinja ekigambibwa okuba nti be balumba abantu mu disitulikiti y'e Bundibugyo.
You know, these attackers were putting on, part of their identity was blue tracksuit with a lining, not so? Yeah, so all the bodies that were found had the same as those who attacked here. So these were not innocent. Number one, these were not innocent people.
Kyokka n'agamba nti kati kaweefube ayolekedde eri poliisi kwe kuzuula ani eyatta abantu bano.
If these people were fleeing and were not a danger to anybody, whoever killed them must be held to account. That's because we are living under the rule of law. Otherwise, if you allow people to act with impunity, that's not going to be. That's not good for the country. So, people should be held personally accountable. It doesn't matter who was killed or who killed.
Poliisi eregamba nti tewali kigenda kugusibwa maaso mu kunoonyereza kwonna kukuttibwa okwali e Bundibugyo era ng'esuubira nti amazima gaakufunika.
Let's handle this matter systematically and scientifically, and without excitement and without distraction by those who would like to always take advantage of situations of this kind. It was a tragedy.
Bukya bulumbaganyi buno bugwawo e Bundibugyo wazze wavaayo amaloboozi ag'enjawulo ku ngeri poliisi gy'akwatamu ensonga eno kyokka Kayihura bino abiyise byabufuzi.
And I really want to request that these speculations that in some quarters should stop.
Oluvannyuma lw'akawungezi kajjo poliisi okugenda mu maaso n'esobola okuziikula ebisigalira by'abantu bano omwenda abaali baazikibwa ekirindi, olwaleero wakati mu kukkaanya n'abakulu abatwala disitulikiti eno ey'e Bundibugyo basazeewo okuziika ebisigalira by'abantu bano omwenda wano ku ntaana ekkaanyiziddwako. Kinajjukirwa nti mu kifo kino kyennyini waziikibwa n'ababundabunda abaali bava mu ggwanga lya Congo abagwa mu nnyanja mu mwezi ogwokusatu.
Naye nga kye tulabye abantu bano ekyabata ababakubisa ebintu blunt object, ebintu ng'emiggo oba mayinja, ekintu ekitaliiko bwogi, ate abalala ne babatemesa ebintu ebiriko obwogi.
Julius Senkandwa,